Are we really back?
Does it sound better? Is everything good? We good? Are we good?
I can't take your word for it. I need to hear from these guys.
Yeah, I think I got it fixed. I think I got it.
Mod beautiful and mod me. We need swords.
I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. It's all good. We're fine. Is not a robot no more. Thank you. All right.
Hey.
Wait, so are we good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right.
We're good. We're good. I'm so sorry.
I was getting ready to fall asleep there, bud. No, I was kidding.
We should do stories then to lighten the mood.
You guys want to hear a story before we get into like other shit?
Yes.
So you know how we're talking about like on this channel, we're gonna start doing like a lot of more like team play type shit. So co-op, game battles, all that good stuff. So we're like, one of those games you want to play or that we've been playing is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
All right, be a pirate, fight some fools. It's not bad. I didn't like it at first, but I kind of like it now. So we got little Chris involved. We're like, hey Chris, come play Sea of Thieves, and it's Chris, it's Hitman, and we got Cade and Beautiful, and we're sailing, scheming, doing some goon shit, and then all of a sudden Chris is like, man, I'm not feeling too well. I was like,
yo, shut up, bro.
He goes,
happening?
We're sailing. We're just sailing on the seas, man. We're just trying to we're trying to shoot people. We're trying to blow up some ships.
I want to hear Chris's perspective. So what was going on?
Trying to deliver some.
Okay.
Hold on. We got our homeboy said he wasn't feeling good.
Okay,
he was
look.
getting a little motion sickness on the boat, kind of like seasickness. Homeboy was getting sick on the boat.
Look, dude, I didn't have my settings right. On Sea of Thieves, I was still figuring them out, bro. The FPS was going from like 30 to 60. We were fucking seeing the goddamn fucking ocean going everywhere, bro. Left and right storms. There's a fucking kraken at some point. Like,
he didn't have his
dog.
Dude, I couldn't. And I was like drinking a little bit. I was having a good time. And then all of a sudden, bro, I was just like, oh, dude, it was not a good time. I threw up. It was not a good time.
Oh, my God. He's like, I was drinking. Like, bro, come on. When people are like, when we used to say, like, hey, I'm getting cyberbullying, like, bitch, like, turn off the computer. It's like, dude, couldn't you just, like, look the fuck away from your screen for a couple minutes? Like, I don't know. Look over here instead of, like, straight at your screen where you're getting sick. I don't know.
Look, dude, I don't know, okay? It wasn't... Dude, I did. I went and laid down. That's exactly what I did.
Oh, my
he
God,
got over
bro.
his seasickness. So, we're glad we wanted to announce our web manager is over his seasickness.
I don't know if he really is. I've only played like a half hour of him since that moment, so he could be over it.
Oh, you want to tell him what happened last night, Nick?
Ooh, let's hear this. I didn't hear this.
With Matt?
What happened?
Whenever I shot the boat.
Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, if this fucker's not being sick, we're once again on our boat, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just flexing Culture and myself. And it's just like we're sailing. We just escaped like a whole party, like another boat. We're heading back. On the bottom of the ship, dude, we have like, the gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
You have those gunpowder like barrels. Only this one's like one of the stronghold ones, so it's like twice as powerful or whatever. And we're sitting there going, and this dude, I don't know why, he's like, I'm playing on my PC, but I don't know the goddamn commands or what I'm doing. So like every time he'd pick something up, he'd shoot something. He'd shoot his gun.
The left click, dude. The left click is the way you select things, bro. So I forgot to put my gun away before I did it.
He always would shoot his gun, and he did this right again. He's like, I can't believe I did it again. It's like, whatever, bro. I'm downstairs where this fucking barrel is, and what happened? All of a sudden, our boat just blows up, and it's just like, what the fuck? And then he acts like a fucking, he acts like a dildo. He's like, I don't know what happened.
I didn't know that I shot that. I didn't know I shot that. I didn't know that was there, bro.
Who lets him have guns?
Unfortunately, I can't take the shit away. Like, I don't know what to do.
You gotta put me in the brig, bro. That's what you had to do. You didn't do it.
We literally just escaped. We literally just escaped a boat. We were getting the hell out of there. We had like a whole, a bunch of treasure. We're gonna go turn it in. The outpost is right down the fucking block, bud. And homeboy decided to just fucking blow it up, destroys the boat. I was like over Sea of Thieves at that moment.
Yeah.
But
Caden says we
it
want
is.
the dog.
We want the
He's
dog.
there.
He said hashtag we want the dog.
Where the fuck my dog go?
He's behind you. He was behind you.
You're blocking him out.
Come on. Your time to shine. Show him something cool. Okay, that's all you got. You're just gonna sit there. Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Hairy ass mofo.
How wide is he?
Huh?
How much does he weigh?
Like 11 pounds. He's just all hair.
Hell yeah.
He's just all hair.
When is the dog becoming a gamer? The dog is already a gamer. Rocky has the #1 KD on Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Asking us about recruitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know Rocky.
So to talk about the recruitment thing real quick. So like that will that will definitely like
I'm still doing it. I'm still like going through DMs and emails and shit. So
yeah.
I'll have a good grip like within tomorrow's. I don't have work tomorrow and I'm taking Tuesday off, so by Tuesday we should have like most of our roster set with all the new recruits. So
100%.
Definitely get ready for that. I don't know where Rocky just went again. He just
fuck it.
See you, bud.
Bye, Rocky.
See you, Rocky. We'll see you in a little bit.
We should dress him up as a little shark.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, he's getting a haircut tomorrow by yours truly. I'm gonna butcher my own dog, but let's go.
Cool.
It's
Butcher.
hard. It's hard. Yeah, dude. You just the first haircut again was like fucking dope. The second one, it was like, oh shit, my bad.
Look at him back there. He's telling this story. He's like,
yeah, I remember that. He goes, I remember that.
You look back the moment you started talking about it, he's like, that motherfucking haircut.
I just gave him like new stairs, and he feels like too much of a pussy to go down. I'm Rocky. Go down the stairs, bro. He's gonna. I ain't getting up to let him down.
Wow.
Figure it out. But yeah, recruitment, bro. We'll get it done by Tuesday. Like, I'll probably have most of y'all like all reply to by tonight, going into tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna make a few roster announcements tomorrow as well. Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening.
Facts.
And then Tuesday, we're gonna wrap up most of it. I'll have replies to everybody. The goal is to hopefully have a few streamers, like I said, the Apex, a couple content creators, and we'll see. I've been contacted by some Gears kids because if you saw the post on Twitter, I want to get into that Gears of War league and the Call of Duty league. I'm willing to cover a couple teams to do those qualifiers. So we're gonna get that all situated and hopefully find ourselves a nasty team that can actually compete and make some noise, and we'll see where that goes from there. It's all about making the league. That's all I really care about, man. I want to make that league. I want to have I forgot how many weeks it is, but it'd be nice to be on stream and having some killers representing the AcaRa Gaming. So, I'm excited for that.
Yo, what's up, Bangarang? What's up, dude?
All these different games.
Yeah, definitely. And I've had R6 kids hitting me up, so that's cool. I mean, I want to get.
Be tight.
I love R6, man. And if like anyone that's been around long enough in AcaRa knows that like at one point we had one of like the nastiest R6 teams out there. Not pro status, but like, a top amp team.
Leagues, yeah.
Bro, they were fucking nasty. They were whooping everybody. And then I went on a vacation. I went to Vegas for like a weekend. I came back and they all hated each other.
Oh no.
That Friday night, they literally like 3-0'd like fucking multiple teams in a league. I go, like they were undefeated, I think. I go on vacation to like Vegas for just 3 nights. Just 3 nights. I come back, half the team fucking hates each other, and they like ended up breaking up the next week.
Jesus.
It made no sense. They weren't even losing. They didn't even lose a match. But for whatever reason,
stand each other.
Yeah, I guess like some people were friends with the subs, and then the subs didn't like. I don't know. It was a pain in the ass. It was really quite sad because they would have been really, really fun to watch for the rest of that league.
Yeah.
And we've had that happen before. Even with Call of Duty, we've had some nasty COD teams that I don't understand. Egos must get in the way. Like I know egos got in the way because we're COD players, so I know egos get in the way sometimes, but they were, they've been nasty, and then all of a sudden they hate each other. It's like, well, usually you start hating each other like when you lose. It's kind of hard to really dislike each other when you're fucking beating the shit out of other teams. But apparently, they were one of those teams that didn't matter to them.
Maybe it was just like one of those situations where they like never really liked each other in the first place, but they're like, "Fuck, we're good," and like so they just played, and eventually was like, "I can't do it."
That very well could have been the case, and I would,
because you know how it is in the amateur circuit on any game. Kids will just play with whoever, whenever, and like if they find a team that's nasty, even if those people annoy the living hell out of them, they'll play it just because they want to.
Yeah, it's just weird. Who knows?
Yeah, it was a weird situation, but I'm hoping to get back to like how we had it before, where we're making, we're qualifying for all the leagues we're getting into, and we're actually, winning matches on stream. So that's the goal. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully we find some killers and we can get that all going. And I think Gears of War, R6, Call of Duty, those are the main three. But I also
think Gears would be so cool to get into, man. Gears is such a fun game to play, and like, just I think it would be great, especially for the personalities that play Gears of War. They're definitely like the same kind of mentality as like you, for example, Nick, and like this like the constant like shit talking and like not giving a fuck mentality. That's what Gears of War players are like. And
I do like Gears like that. It is definitely something that makes me attracted to like Gears, is knowing people just straight talking shit and all that good stuff.
And you know what? I agree with Gibby. I think getting a Rocket League team would be kind of cool. Like, it would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt that Rocket League is so damn popular, man. It is so popular. I was on there early, and there was like almost 400,000 people online. I was like, what the fuck? For Rocket League?
Yeah.
Dude, the game's been out for how long now?
A while.
Like, it's still popping.
Yeah.
No doubt. It is very popular.
Have you ever watched I was watching like the World Championships like earlier this year, dude. That shit was crazy, man. They have a consistent it was wild, dude. These dudes were doing shit, fucking flying through the air, hitting everything, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Gibby would never dream of being that good.
Whoa, calling out Gibby. Poor Gibby. Why'd you have to say him specifically?
Oh, dude. Nick knows why. Nick knows why. Nick knows why. It's okay. But
cold-blooded. That's wrong.
That is wrong.
You're gonna have a new emoji in the damn Discord.
God damn it, bro! No, he's gonna make it the AcaRa. Dude, he's gonna put it in the Twitch. Oh no.
Oh, and for those of you that might just join us from Twitter, we do have a Discord, so follow our pinned tweet, join the Discord, and get the conversation started. That's something we're looking to build up.
Oh yeah, build a community. Just a bunch of hooligans.
A bunch of fucking hooligans. I like that. It's true. It's true.
Dude, it is. It's a bunch of hooligans.
We weren't gonna like throw away the whole idea of having a website, but we're actually redoing our website right now too. So give that a couple weeks, and we'll be announcing that again, or at least telling everybody when it's up and running, and all the information about that would be probably on the next podcast, I'm guessing. In which case, hopefully, we'll have a guest on the next podcast too.
That'd be cool.
We'll see. I got a few people lined up, a lot of owners from different orgs, but I got to make sure these guys are like legit. I don't want old like, I don't know, Steve from some team that has like 10 followers. I need to. I want to find some guys that are actually making some waves like in the scene. So we got a few guests planned. I got a special guest planned that everyone's gonna fucking shake their head when I have it.
Oh, I know, and I'm just saying I am not in favor, but I know I have no choice. But it's gonna happen probably, and you should all be fucking prepared because it's gonna be the wildest fucking podcast. Like it's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna have to have like, I don't know if we can put somebody to pull the plug in case something happens, but like, or delay.
Oh,
I can put a delay on.
There's gonna have to be a delay.
We're probably gonna run a delay when we run that guest because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Oh, I don't know.
She's a little wild. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're just gonna we have to pull the plug. It's all I'm saying.
I like this idea.
We're expanding
You're expanding the podcast.
We're expanding the podcast, bud. We're not just we're expanding, dog. We'll be all right.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Let it be free.
It'll be wild. But
It's
so
gonna be a fun one.
let's get on to some topics. All right. So
Alright.
Nick,
What's up?
Hot topic.
the CDL launch, man. It was this weekend. It was the first ever Call of Duty event. Franchising is a thing now, and
We have to talk about it.
we do.
We'll talk about for a little. We have to talk a little bit about it because
It's huge in
I gotta
esports right now. It just happened this weekend, man. It literally just ended. So, like, you know what, Matt? We'll talk about that later. That is for a special end segment called Get Cultured.
Empire.
But
That's the Get Culture topic for the day.
That's the Get Cultured. Those are my least favorite Get Cultured.
I'm sorry.
When you talk about gaming.
Yeah, you bet. No, you have
need
to,
a different one. A second one.
You can talk about Empire.
Yeah, definitely.
On this segment here.
Okay.
As we're talking about CDL, but you need your fucking. There's some new guys here. They don't know your fucking Get Cultured.
Okay,
segment.
fine.
You better find yourself think about it. Find yourself a topic as we're discussing all this shit. But
oh, dude. Okay, whatever. So, the Call of Duty League was fucking this weekend. The first ever event in Minnesota in January for some reason. They had
dude, let's just tell you how it is. It was fucking whack. This whole CDL shit is fucking whack. The whole concept is whack. When this thing fails, and if it you should all be praying that it doesn't, even though I kind of am hoping that it does. Because if this thing fails, bro, you're gonna set back esports so fucking far just for the amount of money that is on the line. When you have $25 million per fucking team being invested, and you can't guarantee an ROI, and for those that don't know what ROI is, a return on investment. So you're already putting out $25 to $30 million. And now, I mean, we're not just doing that just to be there. You're obviously throwing that money to make an investment. You want to make a return on investment. If I'm giving you 30, I want to see fucking 40 back within a given amount of time.
Yeah.
And I can't see how this is going to happen, dude. The streaming numbers alone. First off, you said we're not on Twitch no more.
They broke 100K. They broke 100K.
At what point did they finally fucking do? Because all I watched
Huntsman versus OGLA.
Okay, so if the Huntsmen don't play, you're looking at 40,000 people, which is fucking. I'm gonna go watch Amaranth shake her ass at Just Dance or something and fucking watch that garbage, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's shit. And if you look at the logos, man, like everything about this league has been half fucking fast. From the logos to the just everything. You're putting your first event in Minnesota in fucking January.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to travel to Minnesota? Yeah, a parking garage that they host concerts in. Fuck out of here, bro. You hosted it in a fucking parking garage in Minnesota in January. What the fuck? I'm not going out there to watch a goddamn COD event in January in Minnesota. The fuck? If you're going to do an event in January, put it down in fucking like Florida, in Cali, somewhere where the weather actually makes sense. But no, you decide to pick the most northern team and fucking throw an event there in January. Like, are you fucking who the hell's behind this shit? Who's running this? Oh, and I'm watching Gary V's fucking his little post. I don't know if it's his post. Like Hex was there and they're talking. He's trying to get people hyped. There's like fucking 20 people in the crowd. I was like, yeah, because we're in Minnesota. And he's all cussing up a storm on the broadcast, and it's just like, oh fuck, man, this is cringe. Like I couldn't watch it. It was pathetic. And then you look at half these rosters, and you're just like, how did this shit work out? I don't know. I just think it's whack. I think the whole league's whack, man. From the logos to the apparel. You paying $60 for a shirt for a fucking generic shirt? I'm not. It's whack. The whole business plan behind this is pretty whack. And there's, if you look on YouTube and you go to these other owners and these other investors and they're going, bro, this isn't good. This does I would never touch this with anyone's money. Like, It's I don't know, it's fucked. And I could be proven wrong in the long end. You never know. But
Yeah,
I
they
just
could
think
make
the way
a turnaround.
it could make a turnaround, but I just think you have a big turnaround to
I
make.
think,
Because if you look at the
yeah,
Overwatch League, man, there's no ROI in this Overwatch League that's been there for the last couple of years.
it's hard.
It's floating. It's not sinking. It's sitting there treading water.
You know, it's hard. Like, I feel like Call of Duty doesn't have the same cultural significance it used to.
Oh,
That's my thing.
definitely.
Yeah, because you got back in the day, Call of Duty was everywhere. But it's still everywhere, but it's not the only thing in that space. You got other things in that space like Fortnite and like all these other games. So people are gonna know about them too. So it's not that crazy. And I think they're still trying to ride off of that like notoriety, and it's not there. They need to dial it back. Realize where
Definitely.
they're at. Try to build from there.
And I agree with everything on that, which is why I was so surprised when it came to like how much they were like charging for franchise spots.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
It doesn't make any sense. They're not the same in the space to be charging that. They're not worth that much.
Like when CS:GO started and like those other MOBAs and shit, like the leagues and all that, those weren't even costing this much. Like this is like record amount. Like now, if you were to get in like CS:GO or like some of those like League of Legends, you're probably paying this money. But they've been established for so long. Call of Duty, bro, you've been a sinking ship for the last like couple years.
Yeah.
Your titles have been fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, like it hasn't been like a golden era for Call of Duty these last few
They're
years.
riding off of like a specific time.
Okay. Like the thing that pisses me off about Call of Duty, and like I agree with your points. Like Call of Duties have not been as great, and it's definitely not. People will say like people argue like, oh well, you're older, nostalgia, like all that shit. No, like if you go back and you play Black Ops 2, and you manage to get into a server that's not full of hackers, that shit is still crisp. It's golden, dude. It is so fun. It's probably the most complete Call of Duty game to date. Like
I loved Black Ops 2. That was. Well, but you were excited though when Black Ops. When you were there, you're like, man, like it can only get better from here, right? Like Black Ops 2 was sick.
Yeah, like fundamentally they're not different.
It wasn't horrible after Black Ops 2, like the next couple of years, but it was like,
it wasn't something different.
It wasn't nothing exciting. I mean, you've had more flops than you've had games that made me excited. And the main problem for me was like you were trying to go with 3 developers, and I was like, dude, really?
Yeah, this iterations.
It was weak, but it is what it is. I just think the way they did the CDL is kind of stupid. And
yeah.
What do I know? I don't have millions of dollars on the line
but
for it.
But I will talk about it, Matt. Fucking the Empire, dude. They sucked ass. They absolutely fucking sucked ass, dude. Fucking, dude, Clayster, dude, just won fucking champs last year, dude. Crimsix, the most decorated fucking player in Call of Duty history. You have Pook. Pook's a fucking legend in the making, dude. Like, but like, fucking, dude, fucking Shotzi's a Halo World Champion. Fucking Illy's nasty.
Halo.
But they fucking dropped the ball. They dropped the fucking ball, dude. They absolutely dropped the ball.
Did they had the ball?
Oh, dude, online they did.
Yeah.
They were smoking everybody online. They were online warriors.
They were the number one team going into the event.
And they got trashed.
Let me tell you their fucking map count. You ready for this? 1-6.
Nice.
1-6. They 6-0'd Chicago, 6-1 Chicago Huntsmen on Search and Destroy. But they
were they your team?
Yes.
This is his team.
There you go. What?
He loves this team. He loves Clayster.
It makes sense now.
Dude, it's so fucking stupid, bro. They got smoked, bro. They got absolutely fucking smoked. And they played Atlanta FaZe for their second matchup, bro. Yeah. There's no chance. You're not, like... Dude, Simp is guaranteed to be, like, one of the greatest Call of Duty players of all time. 100%. Like, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because he ain't got nothing else to fall back on, that little fucker.
But the most surprising thing to come out of this weekend is the fact that the Paris Legion is 2-0.
And who's that team consist of?
Oh shit! Give me a second.
I couldn't even tell you who's on the team because I stopped giving any fucks about CDL.
I got you. Give me a second.
Yeah, I haven't really looked into it. You should have told me. I would have watched some of these matches.
Don't worry, bro. You would have fell asleep. It's not even worth it.
All right.
Resident sleeper.
The ones I watched were.
So you got the Paris Legion is Kismet, Zed, Shocks, and Luca. Kismet, Zed, Shocks, Luca, and fuck, what's this last dude? Can't find. But either way, like random people you wouldn't expect. Zed. I said you said Zed. Either way, like random motherfuckers you wouldn't expect to like be like actually good. Like I know Kismet was good last year, but like you wouldn't expect any of these players to come out and just wreck people. Like they beat London, dude. Like Scraps and Wuskins, like they're nasty as fuck. They got smoked.
Hell yeah.
God, I hate you.
Go Team Paris. You got this, boys. Whoever the fuck you guys are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Shock.
What about Optic Gaming? I heard they're like really good.
Oh, Optic LA, they're 0-2. Slash is on the TL crying about how this isn't Call of Duty and he misses 4v4.
Oh jeez.
You weren't crying last year and you were fucking winning, you pussy. Maybe you shouldn't have got JCap. You would have been alright.
Facts, dude.
Maybe Kenny shouldn't have changed his name to Quavo. Should have kept it Kenny.
It's Quavo, bro.
Quavo.
He had to make sure people knew.
Jose Quavo.
Jose. Oh no, it's wild. CDLs. It is what it is. I'm almost like just really anxious for Halo this year. That's kind of what I'm just really hoping for. I want a good release for Halo, so they can get back to the golden years. I think it will.
Yeah.
I think Halo's gonna be sick this year.
Solid arena shooter gameplay is what I want.
Oh yeah, speaking of CDL or even Call of Duty in general, you guys want to play some ranked play later tonight?
Shut up, bro. I know it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
No
yeah, there's no fucking ranked play yet, dude. There's no fucking ranked play yet. Yeah, Simp went from 4-11 to 43-22 in one of the maps. Like,
I don't even want to talk about Sims. I'll say some mean shit.
Just do it, fucking pussy.
No,
God,
I'm not. It's mean. I'm a nice guy.
No, you're not.
Podcast. Shut up. This is Friends podcast.
Supposed to be friendly here.
Okay.
Shut your face.
So CDL, we got that out of the way.
CDL.
Thank God for that, because fuck it. What about well, we got Genesis. Genesis 7. We actually have a competitor. We had a competitor in there.
Yeah.
Bang made his return. First time that Bang's traveled out of state for AcaRa Gaming.
That's true.
Kind of cool.
It's like, yeah, he hasn't been out of state in a long time, so
Yeah.
out of state really is where it's like a lot of stuff comes down.
Right. And he's finally finished with football in college, so it was like, all right. He's going to Genesis. Had a really good day one.
Yeah.
Made out of pools, didn't drop a map.
That's true.
So that was cool. Ended up playing ESAM in his winners round one.
Yeah.
And lost to him 3-1. I actually tuned in because some kid was like recording behind him and live streaming it. And the first match, Bang fucking smoked him, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." And then ESAM ended up doing his thing, and that's not a bad loss by any means because ESAM it's like ESAM
top 10 I think in the world.
Right, and then
top 8 at this tournament still.
Yeah, he was top 8. He was on winner's side too. He was on.
Yeah,
So he ended up losing to ESAM, which I would be cool if he didn't, but I kind of expect you almost expect it at that point. Yeah, you're like, hey,
against it, but
exactly. And then the sad part was he ended up losing immediately, like right after, to some kid named Derek, who the fuck that is. Now he lost 2-1, and that Derek kid was like 7-1 at Genesis at the time, but still. I was definitely hoping to see Bang at least win that and get a chance to go into top 64.
Yeah, but
I mean, Is Colorado free? I look at this shit
think
and
so.
I look at how like when they all go out of state, man, and it's just like
I don't think so. You got to think about it. It's more like 90% of the country is free.
why does it seem like Colorado's like
because we're part of that 90%.
Yeah, like we're like.
But that 90% is like no. That 90% is this homogenized mess that just can score anywhere. They're just shooting darts at a dartboard. Until like I'm sure, yeah, there's like some outliers and people who come from smaller scenes that don't exactly like that make it beyond that point. But like if you come from a small scene, more often than not, you will be in this. Even if you're good in that scene, you'll be in this like middle area as far as like the rest of the competitive landscape. It's like the big.
Well, my thing is this Smash is like you have two players that run your entire state here in Colorado, and it's just like I watch these other kids who are supposed to be like our PR,
yeah,
and they get fucking like mollywopped, and it's just like holy shit.
Well, yeah, like, but then
there's no chance unless you have Shu or Bang. Like, there's literally no chance of like Colorado ever doing anything.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I'm sure we're stronger than other states.
Yeah, like you just happen to be.
Not since I've been in the Smash scene. I'm just telling you right now.
Those other states, they don't host anything and they don't travel anywhere except for those big tournaments.
Send Bang to a random local in West Virginia, and I'll guarantee you'll smoke everybody.
Or you could probably send like our number 8 on PR to West Virginia or whatever. Yeah. West Virginia might have a good scene. We don't.
I don't know. It's fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
The WVU Smash community goes hard, bro.
Like those okay, so like exactly, we're not going to West Virginia scene. West Virginia scene's not going to our scene. The only time we'd ever meet up is if we both went to California, you know? Right? Yeah. And then there, it's like we're running into like killers from most of the time the West Coast is just taking out most of everybody. Even if they're killers in like Colorado, Utah, Arizona, there's like sure there's outliers, but like most of the time they're not going to be placing that high. And you got to look at it as a head-to-head bracket. Like a lot of people apply for places, a lot of people enter. Only one person's going to be, you know,
true
first place.
That's true.
It is tough. But yes, it is more common for like the good players to be from a really big scene. Except for like right now, MK Leo's from Mexico. It's not known for its scene.
That's true.
It really depends on the person. True. So maybe Colorado is free, probably.
I mean, you just gotta look at it from a perspective. Like, you've always had Bang and Shu, and like, I mean, I don't know how Bang did out of state before, like AcaRa.
But I heard he was nasty out of state when he was actually going. He was whooping on like New Mexico and all those fools.
Yeah.
See,
that'll come with time.
Yeah, that'll definitely come with time because you gotta think, homie, just.
Oh no, back. I know he's gonna get better. Like I already know, like he's just gonna warmed up. He literally just came from football in school. I'm just waiting for him to make like Shua's little bitch again, like constantly during the weeklies. Because we all saw that tweet right after fucking Bang smoked Shu. Back to second place.
Back to number 2.
It's our number 2.
You could only improve so far staying in Colorado, not traveling out of state. The fact that he hasn't traveled out of state in years.
Yeah.
And he still like can do this well out of state.
No, I agree.
Like, really good.
It had me excited. I was pretty happy to know he was coming back.
And you're stuck in a vacuum, like you're playing against the same guys, and like Colorado's not giving him very much of a challenge or a drive to get better.
True. I
Very
agree.
few people in the state can actually like get him to really go at it. So yeah, more out of state, more stuff like that. Genesis would be top tier.
What did do we know what Stroder finished at? I only saw one gameplay.
I can look.
Yeah, he was doing really well.
Oh yeah, he had a nice matchup against Armada Shu.
Yeah.
Armada Shu. Yo, okay, look, look, I'm sorry. We have to talk about this for a second. Armada's picture situation with Shu, bro. Like, what is this? Okay, first of all, the first picture they ever used, right? The first picture they ever used for Shu in their promos for him was a picture of him crying after losing to Best Nest, right?
No, that was him. No, that was when after he cried. He was. Wait, that was with the Arizona boys or
Fahrenheit,
wasn't it? Yeah,
Fahrenheit or AZ? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they smoked him. The first pick that they used for Shu is a pic of him crying, right? And now the picture, and they used it for like months. And now the picture that they used for Genesis is I can't, dude. What?
It's humorous. It's a funny picture.
Yeah, but like you have all the other Armada dudes, you know, like arms crossed, fucking serious face, and you have Shu. Like
it almost makes
it's so
like they're
stupid,
trolling
dude.
the fucking kid, man. It's
I'm
like
sorry.
they never
Picked a different one.
they rarely promote that fucker when it comes to like their Smash. Like they promote just about like every other player on Armada except Shu, like for most of the times, unless it's like an event here in Colorado, like
yeah.
And that's only because like G Fuel like talked to him and they're like, oh, there's Shu. But it's like you kind of like troll your player. I almost feel like he's in the Armada eyes, mind you, compared to who they have, he's kind of like on the bottom, and they put their energy towards like the Best Nest, the Prodigies, the Mirrors. I don't know. It's wild. I feel kind of bad when I see those pictures. I'm like, fuck, dude, kind of doing him dirty. He's not even on my team no more, and I could give two shits, but it's a little fucked up. Like I wouldn't do that. You couldn't catch me if I had all y'all fuckers like with pictures. There's no way in hell I would just assume not even having the fucking picture, dude. Or I would find an old ass picture because it's whack. It's fucking whack.
It is whack, and I hate to. And I'm not like hating on Shu or anything. Like I'm just hating on like whatever their Armada's graphic designer is doing.
I was laughing at Twitch chat the whole time. No.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shu got. They're talking about the chat for him. Oh, I haven't even looked at the
No,
chat.
I was talking about Schroeder versus Shu.
My bad.
Yeah, no, that chat was hilarious. Shu got booted. They kept saying all sorts of shit. Which one did you see?
I was laughing at all the controversial stuff.
Oh no.
Schroeder's past.
Oh no. I didn't see those.
The chat's ridiculous, obviously.
Yeah,
right.
Whenever it comes to, so if you do anything, the chat, whenever you're on stream, the chat's gonna constantly bring it up. But I thought it was funny. So. Yeah, exactly. Banks got it on the nose.
They did him dirty. He's racist. He ain't racist. They did him dirty.
Oh man.
I mean, do you think he's been offered from other teams, or is he just like untouchable still at this moment? You think?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I've been wondering about that. Like, I'm not offering them shit because I don't want to get in on that.
I said if someone ever signs him, they gotta sign a black dude at the same time.
And they have to like play doubles at events and shit.
Nah, they don't even have to play the same game. They just on all the promotional stuff have them together, like side by side, like you know.
Yeah, see, I always thought Schroeder was a nice kid. I was like, damn, that really went south real quick. I was like, shit.
I understand being a kid say stupid stuff, but at the same time,
Jesus Christ, Adrian.
What the hell? But anyway, that all happened at Genesis. Mango got what? I think a third.
Got third.
Yeah, that's a sad day.
Schroeder got 33rd. I don't know if you just said that.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what he got.
It's not bad.
He got 5th in doubles.
Oh, speaking of people that were crying though, even though he wasn't, but I was thinking of Shu fucking crying. What do you think about little Pandarian or what the fuck that little bastard's name is? He was crying. He was crying some fucking tears.
I forgot what he said he lost to. Oh, Spammy Wario?
No, a snake.
Oh, Spammy Snake. That's even funnier.
And then
what do you want him to do? What do you want the snake to do? Not spam grenades? Like, what the fuck?
And then the person that spammed was like, I guess I was that spammy snake. And everybody started liking and retweeting his shit.
Yeah.
He got like 1,000 fucking likes within like an hour or two. I was like, dude, come on. I'll be crying. That little panda. It's the first time I placed out a top 64.
I do want to bring up the other podcast you guys were talking about in chat, the Neutral Table Bangs podcast. Why is it called the Neutral Table? Why isn't it the Neutral Party? That makes more sense.
Because they sit around a table, bro.
I get that, but the neutral party actually, like, I don't think I've never heard someone say. I guess neutral. I don't know. I like the neutral party better. Oh, thank God, fast deleted by the bot, and I didn't get to read once.
Damn.
I've been wanting to ask this question.
It's a neutral table you were.
Exactly. Okay, fine. Touche. That's a good point.
They need to get the audio little
I
better
would
on
think
that one.
because it's a party. You know, you want to remain a neutral party. I think it's so funny. That's what I just thought. But yeah.
Good
it's
old
a cool
Smash
podcast.
talk.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Smash
It's got
is so fun to
potential
watch.
because of who you are and in the scene. You know, you should always get at least fucking a decent amount of people tuning in for the live stream. Like, if you make it a live stream, they'll be tuning in, and your
VODs.
YouTube for sure.
The VODs. VOD boys. You gotta love VOD boys.
Fucking Smash.
Expand into anime and shit. Yeah. Let's do anime.
There you go. Get Matt on the podcast, bro. He's got you on that.
Really? How much? We got weaves in AcaRa? Culture, do you get down on the anime?
No, sir.
Yeah, he's too cool for that shit.
Shit,
No, look, anime is like,
okay.
it's like 80% suspense.
No, what?
And like,
okay.
and like, I just hate that.
Dude, Luffy's just a fucking pirate guy who's vote. There's nothing suspenseful about it. Oh wait, you get seasick. I forgot.
Yo,
Can't watch One Piece.
Shit.
Damn it, Culture can't watch One Piece.
Dude, I just don't find them interesting. I don't like the whole art style. Anime's not my thing.
Whole art style?
I mean, the art style's good. I just don't, dude. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing.
It's literally drawings. It's like saying you don't like art. There is no art style.
I just don't find like anime interesting. Sorry.
You don't find it interesting.
I just
it doesn't
don't.
make sense to me.
The closest thing I ever watched to anime was like Pokemon or like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Like, I just don't watch.
Okay, so like, do you watch other cartoons?
Like, the only other cartoon I watch is like Family Guy or South Park.
Okay, so if it comes from America, it's cool.
Not just that. It's just it's not the same.
Okay.
I'm
This
sorry.
should have been the get culture.
Anime, eat Doba. Oh god, Doba's like fucking the scum of the earth. Gross. No wonder you're fucking whack.
No, it's a solid pick.
Doba? Oh my god.
I'll run it with anime sounds
Doba?
good.
What's Doba?
It's trash.
What's all
Doba.
Doba's trash.
Oh,
bro.
Qdoba? Qdoba is
Yeah.
fire, bro. Don't let them tell
God.
you. Don't.
I
Dude,
didn't
Qdoba is
expect
fire,
this.
bro.
Dude, it is one of the nastiest. Like that queso. Oh my god,
Look,
it's fucking
okay.
gross.
Look, bro. Whenever I
Disgusting.
used to go to Morgantown all the time, and like they have a Chipotle and they have a Qdoba, but like it's like the Qdoba was better, bro. Like their salsa, like their fucking.
This salsa's the worst.
I get that. I get as spicy as you can go, bud. And that shit is
Oh,
good.
yeah, real spicy coming from Qdoba or Chipotle, brother. Like, fuck, I ain't trying to fight that fucking
They
battle.
threw an extra jalapeno in there, man.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, bro. What I get? I got that. What I get when I went there? Carne asada. That shit was bomb. I mean, I don't plan on going back up to Greeley though, but that shit was bomb.
What the fuck? Man?
Bro, I thought you were just a straight white boy when I met you, Bang. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
I did too. And then I saw his last name, and I was like, oh.
I was like, did he like take his stepdad's name or some shit? They remarry? Like, who the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. It's his last name. He's not a straight up white guy.
Yeah, I'm
There's
the only straight up
proof.
white
There's
guy here.
proof. Yeah, it's
You really are. We know you're a straight up white guy, you fucking weirdo. You fucking Appalachian Mountain man.
Look, bro, don't hate, okay? Don't hate on the Appalachian Mountain.
Wait, didn't we go through like all the things you can eat and can't eat, and we just found out you're just a fucking weirdo? Like,
Kinda,
fucking
maybe. Is that what we're
Yeah,
going to
you-
now?
no, I'm not
Talk
going
about
down that
nowhere.
way.
Like,
I'll go over to, I don't even. I'll go over to Smokies right now to light you up. Oh, brother, please.
My place is a mess right now. It's trashed.
You've been hanging around those stinky little smash motherfuckers a little too long, Bang. You need to calm your ass down.
What are you even talking about?
I don't fucking know where
dude,
you're going
it's the
anymore.
podcast, bro. We just go everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. The events. They
Bro. Oh, the smell, bro. Look,
Yeah.
AcaRa Gaming
Oh,
deodorant. Bang, you just
for-
bring it with
no,
you everywhere
'cause
to
obviously
events.
no one's gonna buy it.
No, you give it away as a
What are the-
promotional
You
thing.
give it away. We'll make money. Like,
No, it's spray deodorant, so you just walk around and like, look, bro, you smell like shit. Spray his ass, bro. Make it a YouTube series.
Bro, I remember like one of the first times like Adrian and I went to like the Four Glory back in Smash 4,
uh-huh.
and we were walking through, and that's when they were like, I think we went twice, or no, I went a couple times. We went in. That's when they were like in the little esports room,
Yeah.
and that was my first time like meeting Shu. And we were just like, "Yo, that's who Shu is." Okay, what's up? And we walked over. It's like,
See, I had
What
no
the
built-in
fuck?
defense.
Everyone's sick and no one showers. Yeah, dude. You don't want to
Dude.
get caught like with get the coronavirus at a Smash event, bro.
See, I have a defense because like I smoke so much cigarettes that like my entire like nasal and like upper
Get a vape,
respiratory
bro.
system
Join,
is just
Stop
destroyed.
smoking cigarettes. Get a vape. All
No,
right.
no. See, then I lose this positive, so I can't smell them at all, and I don't get bothered by it. It's like it's the
When-
meta.
Why don't you
they
just
had
smoke a lot of
the-
joints and just call it a day?
It wouldn't work.
when they had like the Four Glory and they first moved it to the pizza room or whatever, and they had like half the room was for Smash and like half the room was going for like a pizza party or two. And I think that day I went, there was like over 100 people, man, and the fucking heat was cranked up, and it was just like, holy fuck! It's like, what are y'all doing? It's and then even like out at like local host, man, that's a big ass venue, but it doesn't matter. You go sit your ass down one of those couches, fuck, game over.
It's destroyed. Yeah, the atmosphere. They could. It's crazy how quick they could turn a room.
Oh yeah.
I got into a
Why?
tournament early, in the hotel ballroom. And it's just chill, and then they start to come in. I still smell it. It's not true about the whole cigarette smoking thing, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
it's hard to fucking.
It's you can't get past it. There's a level.
The worst is when they got the BO and that stink ass breath, and you're just like they're talking to you. Oh fuck, that's nasty shit right there.
Yeah, you can leave smelling like shit. That's the worst part.
That's yeah.
It's like sometimes you want to go watch a really good match, but it's like, oof.
It's like a shift in McDonald's, bro. You always just leave smelling like
That's
shit.
like it's like getting close to a campfire. When there's a crowd around a really good match and you want to see it, you gotta inch yourself and you just feel the heat building as you get closer to that crowd of Smash players.
Bread
Well, yo,
donuts.
well,
Just hitting you.
Well, since we're talking about like Smash and shit, what do you guys think about like the local host finally announcing their major, the
Oh,
$10,000 major?
Wasn't it
Fine,
capped
they-
at first, or is that something
I don't-
different?
I don't know what it is. I think it'll be. I think it has to be. This isn't pop bonus. This is set pot. That's their whole.
Mhm,
business
it's set.
model.
It's a set.
They've been doing
10,000.
that.
They are both capped. Capped to what?
Capped to like 5Gs, I think.
What the fuck?
It's. Yeah, I read Kobe.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Well,
Kobe.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. But yeah, let's the local host, I don't know. What do you think is going to go
It's
down the
capped
facts?
at how many people are
128 people. Second is 328 people.
what?
So they're literally they're
They're
literally
not
making it so
capping.
they can't get more people into their event. That like, why would you not want more people to show up? Like, why would you bar people from contending if you're trying to grow your
Especially
space?
with that low numbers, like
Yeah.
doesn't make no sense to me.
Didn't the last the ESF like the other week have pretty much that many people there?
Yeah, like
110 or some shit.
Yeah, so like when
And
people are coming from
before-
other so when people are
Well-
coming from other states to do it, dude, there's gonna be more than that. So like,
Here's the thing of local hosts, the way they promote, you'll never see 200 people, and I'm willing to put money on a bet on that one. I don't care if you put 10 or 15,000. You ain't gonna see. You probably won't even see any fucking.
If they did the
worthwhile
right
growth.
things, yeah. But yeah, you're right. The way they're doing things now,
Well, even now, it's like, bro, simple shit. Make it your fucking pinned tweet at least. So if somebody, like, I'm just talking like the small shit that
think that
shouldn't matter. But
if
like,
you want to do a big tournament, you can't do it 3 months out. You got to do it 6 months out. You got to
here's
start
the
that.
thing: there's
shit.
not even a press release, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there should be a press release made and sent to every motherfucking org, like that, well-known orgs that have any type of like top players. Like, there should be a press release made, fucking pinned, and
How
there
do
ain't
you-
shit.
how do you think the dudes who like actually run the thing, like the dudes from Philly, how do you think they like would feel about like all this shit? Do you think they know how bad it is? Like,
I'll be honest, like, I know that they're full of shit over here. They're full of shit at local hosts because when I was there within like when we first went there before we even set up like the weekly for Smash, Shu asked me, he's like, "What are you guys making right now?" And the guy's like, "Oh, we're in the profit already." And it was like, "There's no way you're in the profit already. Like, what are you talking about, bro?" That was like a month into like them being even around. I was like, I already know you guys are full of shit, but let's
Yeah.
roll with it. And then you see the staff that they have and like the incompetence of the people they're running this event, and you're just like, bro, if it wasn't for sponsors like pushing you to do like the CS:GO shit and all that stuff, like you're dead at you'd be dead. If it came to you guys trying to like do this on your own, like it's
gotta
over
be-
because
they
you don't
gotta-
have the right people, the right mindset on how you're supposed to actually run this shit.
They gotta
Like-
be realistic about what they're doing. They're just throwing big money, expecting like stuff to happen, but there's like no incentive for like the mid-level player to enter. Like, isn't it like $50 entry fee or like $100 entry fee? It's like something ridiculous. It's like no, there's no incentive for a middle-level player to play against all these other players and join in.
Right.
It's like it's stupid. Like, of course, the 10,000 is gonna entice like a lot of top layer players, but no one's gonna waste their time and throw their money away. Yeah, with dubs and singles, it's around 60. That's ridiculous. No one's gonna want to put money into that, especially when it's just an ESF with $10,000 for
Mhm.
some reason. It's like, oh, I lose $60 this ESF.
Right. I didn't even like think about that. You're right. Like that entry fee alone, I don't know, it's whacked, bro. It's
no
wild.
incentive.
Like especially if you're one of these low tier guys now that goes like 1 and 2 or shows up, even if you go even, like say like a 2 and 2 type guy, it's like, do you really want to fucking throw that much money out when you could just save it and just go to go for another month and a half worth of ESFs paid off?
And I get like it's, I don't know. It's easy to like say like it's a step up, so you expect, but it's like you can't do that big of steps. It needs to be like your weeklies are like $10 entries, and then your monthlies are like $20 entry or something.
Right.
You know, it's just stupid. It's ridiculous to try to build this like major. Like it's an idea of a major, but it's not. Weird. They're not actually doing anything to make it a major besides putting in $10,000 to the winner.
Yeah, it's half-assed for sure. It's very, very lazy. It's a lazy fucking event, and they'll learn, man. Because what I've noticed is like, honestly, no one has a venue like that. Well, at least I don't know. I haven't been to the esports one in Boulder yet. The Rough Riders, they keep inviting me. I haven't been up there yet, but Yeah, it's a waste, man. It's a lot of potential there, but you have the wrong people running that shit. And unfortunately, word hasn't gotten out to the people at Nerd Street Gamers that actually, you know, own local host. I don't know what they're doing. I wish I could just get like a month of records of like financial records from them. I just want to read it. I'd like to just know every aspect of what they're paying for and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know their electricity bill too, knowing that they run every single computer like all fucking day. I wish I knew like what their energy rate was.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. It's gotta be horrible.
You would think, right? I mean, because they literally run every single PC, like all 97, like 20, you know, from open to close, even if there's no one there or not. So we'll see.
When are we doing the gunfight tournament, dude? Like, I'm down whenever. We have to like sit there and think about a good like time.
Right.
Like the events that we're gonna throw, man. We're gonna be throwing some online tournaments. We were talking about this earlier before the stream went down. Uh, but yeah, dude. So we're looking to run some online tournaments, like 2v2 gunfight, you know, whatever else Nick has an idea for.
Yeah, I want to try everything, to be honest, man. If there's like if people will show up or like they want it, I'll even go through Gears. I'll do R6. I'll do I don't know. People play Smash Ultimate online because I'm sure. I mean, they cry at fucking ESF. I'm sure they'll cry about connection on fucking line. But I will if like people want to do it. Yeah, people want if they want it. I'll try everything, man. Like we'll at least do a trial of it.
Mario Kart Double Dash game, fuck.
Yeah, let's do it. Mario Kart Double Dash tournaments, I'm down.
I'm down for anything, to be honest. Relevant.
I think it'd be so sick.
Eventually, I want to do some leagues, though. I think Gunfight's going to lead to us doing like leagues, which would be sick. Because then we'll have like we'll be able to use this you know this channel like a lot. Live stream, get some guys casting over it.
Yeah,
I think that'd
dude.
be kind of cool.
It'd be cool to have somebody who's not playing in it, like streaming it. You know what I mean? That way, like, because like for example, the Brawlhalla on your mama's, R.I.P. They it was kind of hard because I would be playing in the tournament and streaming at the same time. So you have me sitting there like, oh, we're gonna stop casting real quick for this match because Culture has to like
lose real quick.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was just not. It wasn't the wave. And then I had to go do something, and like my Xbox did its away shit, even though I was watching. It was stupid. It was not a good one.
That was wild.
But
no,
like,
we'll figure some stuff out.
Sick.
Well, the thing is, like on the Call of Duty, for say, I'm gonna like hire fucking COD or you know some casters for those matches, and they'll be the ones that have the code for the stream or for the channel, and they'll be the ones streaming. So we'll figure some stuff out. We'll get it rocking for sure.
Yeah.
So we talked about some CDL, Genesis. We hit what we're trying to do for 2020. RIP Kobe, like everyone said. That shit was wild.
That shit is so. It's actually so fucking.
And the fact that we still don't even know, like, it went from 5 people to 9, so we don't even know who the fuck was on that helicopter. We'll probably find out tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
It's just,
we know it was him and his younger daughter for sure, or his like 13-year-old daughter, which is kind of whacked.
That's really sad, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Kobe was always like you guys are a little bit older. I know you guys got to see Kobe as like a younger athlete. But like my generation, for example, and we just saw him be a legend, like non-stop, all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And like, you know, like there's like everybody out there like in the fucking world, bro. You just toss something in the trash can, you go Kobe. You know, playing Call of Duty, you know, tossing a nade somewhere, you do the same shit. Like, like everybody like knows who Kobe was, and like it's super fucking sad, man. And like his daughter, like especially, like that's heartbreaking, you know.
Well, it's sad because they say he was going to like his own basketball tournament or some shit.
Yeah,
that's where he was going into LA. They were doing his basketball tournament, and that's where he was on his way to. And before he crashed or whatever, And then they were showing like the helicopter like speed chart. It went from like 150 knots, and then it dipped for like I don't know how long, but it went down to like 50, and it was like sputtering, and then it went back up to 150, and then it crashed, and just like, whoa, I wonder what's going on with that helicopter. Because 50 knots for a helicopter ain't shit.
Yeah.
150 is flying, but 50 ain't shit.
It's just so sad, and like then not to take away like the like Kobe is such a big name that also shouldn't take away from like the other people who passed away in the crash. Like there are people that like the media is not going to talk about. They'll be on them for like 2 hours maybe. You know what I mean? But like
my question is, has Rick Fox confirmed if he's alive?
He's alive. Rick Fox is alive. Okay, Rick Fox is alive.
I don't know where the fuck that shit was coming from, and then someone said like Rick Fox was like, what the fuck? Rick Fox was on the helicopter.
Dude, that would have been horrible.
Okay, I was just curious if anyone heard if Rick Fox was alive or not.
Yeah, like the fact that a big name like Kobe passed away should take away from the fact that his daughter that fucking 7 other people passed away in the crash.
True.
And that's just so sad, man.
And it's also kind of wild because when he was a player, and like even every day, like he literally took a helicopter from like practice to his games, like from his home and back. So like he's been in fucking thousands of helicopter rides. And I thought that was kind of like the eerie part. Like you had your entire career where you were literally going in like a helicopter to practice and back. He would fly his family to the game in the helicopter and back. And it was like, it was wild. And the timing was wild because like, you just got passed up by LeBron like 2 nights ago or last night even.
Yeah, there was a video that was circulating on Twitter of LeBron like when he got out of his plane, and he was just like, it was crying. Like you could like it was far away, but you could see it.
God, I hate LeBron. But yeah, I get it. It's wild.
It's just really fucking bad. And facts, Adrian. That's a fact. But it is really sad, man. And like that's got to be hard for his wife, man. Like she lost a child and her husband.
And we don't know. I mean, we don't know who those other people were. I mean, was it just his one daughter? Have they said his others are alive? I don't know. We'll be finding out here in the next day or so once those they start doing their little reports and investigating it. But yeah, it's a sad situation, especially for someone as big as like Kobe.
Can we talk about like the media, dude? When it came to this, like they handled it horrendously, dude. There were so many different reports, so many like misguided, like false things. Yeah. Like it was just like
the very first one I heard was like Kobe and his 4 daughters. I was like, oh shit, his 4 daughters and
the
him?
Rick Fox thing coming out of somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
it was wild.
Shit. It's just a race to be first, It's not like journalism is about like getting facts and then putting them out, not like being like, hey, Kobe Bryant just died. Let's sensationalize this even more than it already is.
It used to be about facts. Now it's like, as we've seen in the last few years, it's kind of garbage. It's all about those shocker headlines and just BS that usually isn't proven and always gets shown that it's false. But yeah, it's wild. It was a wild situation. So R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Kobe.
And everyone else on that helicopter. And it's wild, man. It's like I was on that helicopter last year in Florida flying over the ocean. That's like, I can only imagine, like, I was on an older helicopter and you're flying, man. Like you're going pretty wild. So I can only imagine what that shit would be like going down to one of those.
It would be
shit's wild.
No, there's no way around it. It would be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It would be terrifying.
Oh, and I remember like 2 days ago we had that other helicopter in LA that had like that emergency landing that had to they literally like parked or flew down in a parking lot. And they were smoking, fucking going all wild in the city. So yeah, it's some crazy shit going on.
Fuck that, man.
What?
I'm not getting in I ain't getting in no fucking aircraft, bud.
Oh fuck, don't be such a pussy. My God.
Look, okay, look. This man Nick tried to get me to go to Vegas last year, bro. And like I just can't, bro. There's no way I can get into that like
it's so lame. Oh my God.
Bro, I don't even fuck with elevators, okay? Like
Oh,
What?
dude, you're embarrassing yourself now, dog. Like, I'm glad you're saying this shit, not me. You don't even you. No, you're a liar. I know your fucking ass ain't walking stairs, bitch. Like, I don't want to
do.
fucking get.
I do.
No,
I do. I
no,
swear.
fuck,
I
get the
swear.
fuck
You must
out
I
not
of here.
remember a
swear.
lot of time.
Why you always lying? Why you always lying?
Dude, I promise you, man. I promise
Do you believe that shit, Joe? You think he's
No.
fucking used? Yeah, you're fucked.
Alright. So, we're gonna do is get cultured.
Fuck, I just got cultured from that fucking little part right there. But yeah, it's our favorite time
I
of the
don't,
Cape
dude, I don't even
podcast.
know what to talk about, bro.
Just talk, man. The shit you say
Okay,
apparently
so-
is perfect.
Dude, I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Joe, can you help him out if anything that you want to know the
Okay.
culture's opinions on?
This should be the How Get
Okay.
Cultured happens. This should be Joe Ask Culture. His
Okay,
opinions
so
on
like,
shit.
we know about planes, we know about elevators. What are the other ones?
The other like
what would
fears,
you
the
do?
other
Name-
unnecessary
Yeah.
fears.
There you go. Name all
Yeah.
your fucking like very unnecessary fears.
So first off, elevators. Why? They literally just go up and down, and they have a
Be-
cable.
And how many deaths have you heard about from elevators
I've
falling
seen
in
a
the
lot
United
of like
States?
I
You've seen
don't know. I just
this
see
weekend.
I like remember as a kid watching movies and shit, and then like
Movies.
okay, look. I went to this like me and my mom and my brother went to this hotel whenever I was a little kid. We were going to Baltimore and we stayed the night.
Baltimore.
And
Okay.
it was like this weird ass like Timberland motel on the side of the interstate, side of I-70 in Frederick, Maryland.
Okay.
And this shit, dude, whenever you went up the elevator, you could literally hear it scraping against the sides of the shaft.
Yeah,
And
but
it was-
did it still work?
Yeah, but it was terrifying, and like my
How's
brother
that
was,
scary?
dude, it was scary, bro. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that like there's just a giant elevator shaft, and if that cable breaks, bro, like you're fucked. I know there are
It's
breaks.
literally still. How is it gonna break?
I don't know,
What is it?
dude. I don't know. It just
And, you know-
is. It's
And
in
don't
my mind.
elevators have like emergency fucking processes? Like if the
Yeah,
cable
there's
were to
brakes.
snap, like the
There's
brakes
brakes.
pop out and stop
Yeah,
you
but
to
what
like.
if the brakes fail too, bro? Like that's how my mind works.
Then you draw a bad hand.
What
I'm
if my
sorry.
tires fall off my car tomorrow going on I-25?
If
Like
I
I don't know,
start
bro.
Then
being
I
that-
can like kind of control it.
Oh, you can't.
No, you couldn't. What? Oh god, get cultured segments fucking murder my brain, bro.
Okay, so you don't like elevators?
Yeah.
We know that's ridiculous.
Airplanes,
Next.
elevators. What else do we got?
What's ridiculous? What's next?
I don't like spiders. I'm terrified of
Okay,
spiders.
that's terrified. Like how scared? Like if you
Like-
see one, you can't do anything.
Like if I see one in my room, I'll sleep on the couch.
What?
Like
You're
I'm not...
like so much bigger than them.
I know, bro. But like I just don't fuck with them, bro. They freak
Why
me
don't
out.
you just kill them? It takes like 5 seconds to end them.
I don't want to put my hand near it.
Why you don't trust yourself?
I mean, I do. It's just like, you know.
No, I don't.
No, I don't
kill
know.
spiders.
It's just how my mind,
Oh.
it's just how my mind works, dude. It's
Dude,
fucking weird.
I kill spiders with my bare hands if I have to. If there's no other option, it's simple. You just go boom and their body's gone.
It's fair.
Elevators, spiders, airplanes.
Heights.
Let's hear some more shit. This is insane.
Heights.
Heights.
Okay,
That's not
heights
very
make sense because you
unnecessary.
could fall. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I
Yeah.
guess. I'm scared of heights, but I'm not going to be such a pussy to where I don't do certain things. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as everything's set up, I'm pretty cool. It's like and if I fall, I fall. Hey, you know, there's nothing you can do about it afterwards.
Right.
I mean, I did like that's true, but still, man, I don't like that scares me. But it's like the thought of realistically, it all comes down to things that can kill me and the thought of death. That's the ending.
Oh yeah, we've heard about this. You and death, it doesn't mix. It's very, very terrified of dying.
I had my first panic attack at the age of 3 whenever I thought about I realized you could die.
I believe it.
Dude, no, like I'm like I don't know, dude. It's something that freaks me out. Like
Pussy.
like shut up, Adrian. Fuck you. But like no, look, I will seriously like if I think about death, I will get like the weirdest feeling. Like I will literally just feel like it's fucked up, man. It's terrifying. Like I feel it in my heart, dude. It's weird. Like it's just like it's like being shaken to your core.
He's gonna die from a panic attack.
I know, thinking about death.
Thinking of death.
He's gonna think about death. Get so worried it's gonna kill him.
All that death metal would bleed into your ears. I don't know how you'd be afraid of dying.
Bro, I love metal, bro.
How would the compartments feel? Or what were they? The
counterparts.
The counterparts,
bro.
Yeah.
Counterparts, bro.
The counterparts. How would they feel?
What would they say if they knew you talking like this?
They would be upset.
They'd be disappointed.
Nah, bro, but
They'd
like
be
shit
sad.
just scares me, bro.
I bet the counterparts love heights.
I bet they love
and
fucking
spiders.
killing shit, and I bet they love flying around the fucking world.
God, I have a story I'd love to tell for Get Cultured, but I can't yet.
Why?
Legal reasons.
Damn, we might have to find it.
I hope no one sends it to their lawyer on this fucking gigantic podcast.
Or my boss finds it. You know, that would be fucked.
Oh.
Oh, bro, why are you trying to get me to fucking talk shit on you? Just give us a hint. Come on, what's the hint?
The time, me and my buddies, when we were like 16 years old, got pulled over with a shit ton of weed in our car, and like didn't get caught. But it was terrifying. It was terrifying.
I've heard that.
Imagine if you were black.
That's fucked up, bro.
You would have been more scared.
Even if that was like you.
Are you scared of Sea of Thieves and the open ocean? We've already confirmed that he's got some fears on that.
He's got some phobias. Are you
sickness on Sea of Thieves, you weirdo? What the fuck?
Yikes! No, dude, I'm not scared of the open sea.
We need some juicy shit here, man.
How does that not scare you? That's probably the most scariest thing I've heard.
Because I can swim, motherfucker.
You can't swim that much. If you're in the fucking ocean, come on.
You're literally treading water, and then even after an hour of that shit, you'd be so tired, you'd just be like laying there.
Fucked, dude.
Cramps would be happening on. Salt water just eating away at your body.
Yeah.
Like
spiders. Put me around a bunch of spiders. That's cool. I'll make it out of there.
Bro,
in the open ocean alone, I'm fucked. And that's like a horrible way to die.
I go fucking diving every time I'm in Florida, bro. I still get nervous sometimes going diving. It's just like the fact that's like the real unknown type shit right there.
Yeah.
Bro. Where it's like, oh, there's a nurse shark, but what if it was a bull shark? Like that motherfucker would probably want to like bite your ass off. I don't know.
There's some fucked up shit.
This motherfucker's scared of fucking elevators with being in the middle of the ocean. He's like, whatever, I can swim.
I can make it.
Fuck it, bro. Fuck it, man.
You'll find some what?
It floats.
Fuck
like,
off.
are you kidding me with that shit? Oh,
I'll become one with the sea life.
Dude, I still get nervous sometimes. Like, I'm going out to Florida. And like everyone's like in, and I just swim all the way to the buoy. And then when I get to the buoy, I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing out here, bro?" And you're all looking around, you can't see shit. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
That would be fucking scary.
It's scary. Like I still do it, and I get fucking nervous and scared out there.
Alone in the ocean would be scary. I would not like that.
Would you rather be okay? Would you rather be like alone in the ocean or like alone in space?
Space.
Really?
Yeah, because if I wanted to end it, that's real quick.
No, but like
you're
not like
open the hatch, you blow up.
That's true, but still.
But
like,
space
to fucking starve and drown and fucking.
But I at least in the ocean, I feel like there's more hope than fucking space. Like there's a hope of like maybe someone sees you. Maybe you get to ride a fucking dolphin to the land. I don't know.
The circumstance of being in the fucking space in the first place, I imagine I had some sort of fucking backup or something.
Maybe.
So this is all hope is lost in
yeah.
Then I'd rather be in space. I wouldn't want to fucking starve out or drown or fucking die of dehydration. People dying in the ocean. That would fucking suck. I'd rather just explode from pressure.
That's very true. Oh God, that would. I think
that'd be horrible too.
I think I'm too much of a pussy to where I probably would still die of dehydration and starvation in space. I couldn't open the door, dog. I'd be like, nope,
until
I can't
it became
do
like too painful or something. Like,
I would do it. I'd be like, well, I'm sick of this. I don't want to.
Yo, Nick, you know what you should tell
I'd just jump
on the
out.
podcast? What story you should tell? The time you got punched in the face by a cop.
Why do you remember that kind of shit? What
dude, I just do.
Next time, because
that's the next time. Yeah. Well,
oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
I think we should end.
I think that was a long one. We got what we need to say. For those that missed, recruitment still going live. Check the Twitter account. The pinned tweet has it all. What we're looking for. Still replying to DMs and emails, and I'll probably still be replying for the next couple of days. But tomorrow we should tell about your San Diego adventure. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe. We'll see about that.
No, that's for that podcast. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's for the next podcast. But yeah, check out the pinned tweet. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. The next couple days are going to be a lot of new faces in the car, which I'm excited about.
Yep.
We're going to be doing some things. Hopefully making some moves. And that's about it. That's all I got for us, guys. It's nice to be back on the Cage podcast. We're going to find ourselves some guests, but from time to time, we're going to just do some of these bullshit rants where we just talk about what's going on, talk about some team activity, and go from there.
And we'll definitely get better at it as time goes on. Like
we'll
get better. Like restarting the stream. Sorry.
And the way our schedule is going to be now. So last year we were trying to do twice a week. It's simply going to be every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Most times it might be a little earlier, depending on if we have some shit going on. But usually it's going to be always on a Sunday, 8:30 Eastern. Joe, Chris, and myself, and the potential of a guest, and that's about it. That's all I got, man.
Yep.
What do you think? You guys, anything else you need to say?
Nope. Peace out, guys.
All right,
cool.
guys.
Well, appreciate everybody for dropping by and getting that chat going. And
okay, bye, Joe.
That scared me. I got scared. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Appreciate it. We'll see you next Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
All right, later.
This fucking guy.
Hey, it's Rob.
Drop that out, boy.